starting. Yo, Tim's Trades. I got a request on X for AUKI, and I was going to do, and I will do a wee article on it, but I felt it's a new one on me, and I'm looking at the chart. It looks like a really, really nice chart, so I just felt I'll do a very quick video to kind of, talk through what I was thinking, rather than trying to get it in writing. I thought this would be easier. Anyway, it's a new chart. Obviously, I've only got data going back to September last year, so it's kind of, it's a bit young, so you're not going to get fantastic tea out of this, but it's a solid chart. You can see it's just an uptrend, and as I say, it's a new one on me, so I quite like the look of this. I might take a wee bag. Anyway, I'll just kind of run some fibs off the early price action, and you can see it kind of, it's respecting the fibs, which is quite nice. I mean, people are all clearly trading it, and hence the reason it's following the fibs. We've got this double top right on the 2.618. But initially, this first leg up here actually gets stopped on the 786, and that's important because you can see that when price came back down, it's rested on there, and then we get a double bottom off that. So that, I would suggest right now, is absolute key support for me. We don't need the fibs anymore, but this level, and you can see it on the structure, it just so happens to be the 786. But what we could do is look at kind of more current price action, and I feel if we just ran this second leg up here, nails the 1-to-1 absolutely perfectly. So again, we're finding that this is going to be certainly tradable going forward, and I'm not necessarily saying you have to be trading this, by the way, but even people that are not necessarily interested, you can increase the number of coins you've got, so if you know where resistance is coming in, let's say for example we got past this point here, imagine this price action here doesn't exist. You're just measuring where targets are going to be from that leg up to this last low, which we know was this previous resistance, which is now support. So you're always looking roughly for the 1-to-1 on a target, and you can see it's hit there twice, bang on. So you could have sold out there, and now you're looking to buy back, and the place you would have bought back is probably like the 618 on a retrace, which is going to be from the leg we measured up to there, coming back down. So yeah, exactly, and I haven't done this before. That's just how it works, right? So your buyback was right here, so you made an extra like 40% tokens. So if you got 1,000 tokens, now you've got 1,400 tokens. So going forward, that's more money. This is super simple, and that's what other people are doing, and that's why this is like that. And anyway, kind of digress slightly. People are interested in what I don't know is I've not done any fundamentals on it, so you do your own research on this. All I'm suggesting is it's a strong chart. It's got a strong uptrend. I don't know when the token unlocks are coming. I don't know who the team are, so you do that digging yourself, and at least you've got some sort of area of failure, if you like. So if you're buying here, then if it starts breaking daily below here, then get the fuck out. That's my opinion anyway. But that's quite far away, from current price action. And having said that, as I say, it looks like a really strong project here. You're like 50% before you really get. And if you're not in this, what are we at? What's the market cap? Like 65 million or something? It's young. It's a new chart. If it's a solid proxy, I'm sure it's going to run. All we have right now in terms of price action for kind of shorter term targets, not longer term targets, is the same leg we just measured. We got rejected at the one. Well, no, actually, we can run this. We can run that there because it's a double top, right? Okay, so the 1-to-1's at 71, so you're more likely to get at least the 1.618 or the 2.618 going forward. So you can easily see that it'll run a number of X's from here, and be relatively confident in that at like 13 cents. But I'm sure the market cap, and I'm sure all the holders know much more about it. They'll tell you it'll run into the billions, and I'm certain it will. This is just all we've got to look at is what's in front of us, and what's important, I feel, for investors is, where is support. You might even suggest to me that if it starts breaking below this, then it's going to change the uptrend into a downtrend. But at the moment, it's a beautiful uptrend, and it looks like a solid project. What we got going on down here on RSI, let's zoom in a wee bit on the time frames and see if there's anything. Got a fresh drive bearish coming on the 12-hour. So I mean, there's certainly potential for a lower entry here. I mean, like, we already got basically the 618. But I mean, you could lose that low and it would still be solid. I'm not certain you're going to get all the way down to 24, and if it did get all the way, and then you're starting to kind of get a little bit not bearish on it, but be concerned about your investment. Pardon me. Bearish there. Looks like a. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's potential. We don't know anymore. Let me zoom right in and see if there's anything. Still looking bearish. Yeah, I mean, I guess shorter term, you could suggest this correction might continue. And if you look at my other videos, I'm also watching Bitcoin for a bit of a deeper correction here. I mean, I would like a deeper correction. I just shorted 103,500. That was resistance, and you know, so I'd quite like Bitcoin to make another low. I'd like it to come down to 97. I'm going to long 97. I'm going to heavy long 93. We'll see what happens. But so this can correct, you know, and you could get a nice cheap buy on here potentially. I don't, you know, we have to wait and see how that pans out. But I would say it's a solid, you know, project, and it's going to be bullish as long as it's above that line there for me anyway. And I would take a buy right on the 618 again, even the 786. You know, that's my thoughts on AUKI. However the fuck you say that shit. Anyway, cool. I hope you guys appreciate it. All right, peace out.